So we have so many incredible guests today.
Yes.
Do you want to bring the first one on?
Yes. Let's bring our first guest, Mr. Deon Jefferson, BeWellGrant's Navigator and previous BeWell recipient. Let's give it up for him. Mr. Jefferson, come on down.
Oh, they're coming together. You got two guests.
We got two more. We're bringing on Rosler Oriol as well. He's the CEO of Thinking Out Loud Inc.
Hey guys.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Thanks for having us.
We are so excited to have you both on and be talking about the fabulous things that you're doing. And congratulations again for receiving your grant last year. I mean,
Thank you.
what a spectacular event. So for people who don't remember, tell us a little bit about what you put on, because you put on an event.
Thank you, and thank you for your support too.
Yes.
I actually was able to talk about the event on this show last year, so thank you for having me twice. I had a fashion art ball where I had artists pretty much submit their artwork, and it was geared towards mental and behavioral health. Over 120 artists submitted their artwork, and we narrowed that down to about 20 artists. They were able to, sell their artwork and display their information. I worked with a mental health clothing brand company called Psyche Signature. Shout out to Psyche Signature.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, they're so
Okay.
cool. Yeah,
Very cool.
they're a mental health clothing brand, and they were able to showcase their designs. So it was their premiere fashion show.
So exciting.
And
it was fabulous. Like, I'm
Thank
going to
you.
interrupt you for a second
No,
because
no.
I know you're not going to give yourself all the credit due. I mean, you couldn't get in the building. So it was in the arts warehouse where
Yes.
I have a studio. You couldn't get in the building. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. And I just had to run upstairs to grab something while all the things were happening because I couldn't get a ticket. It sold out.
It did.
And it was spectacular how many people came in support of such an important cause and to celebrate it in a beautiful way.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
what
cool.
you did was really magnificent.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
much kudos
Thank
to
you.
you and everybody involved that put this on. It
I
was
appreciate
spectacular.
it. Yeah, it was a joy to put on an event and not be able to charge anybody.
Yes.
It was a total free event, and people came. They were super responsive, and they had a good time.
And they
I had
dressed up.
They dressed up. People dressed up. It was called the Express Yourself Fashion Art Ball. So people literally came in outrageous clothing
Yes.
that they felt comfortable in, and I let them walk the runway.
Yeah.
And I also had a photo shoot with two individuals who won the Express Yourself contest. So
What is BeWell? What is the BeWell grant? You want to speak about that?
the BeWellGrant, from BeWellPBC, it's a community initiative in Palm Beach County, and we like to fund individuals with their ideas for behavior and mental health. So that's what we're doing this year. We are awarding individuals or community organizations up to $5,000.
Wow.
So-
And how many of these grants do you have?
We have a lot. Last year we did about 13.
Wow.
Yes. So we're looking to,
So 13 people out there. So what are the parameters? Just like a quick little overview. If people are watching and they're like, oh, well, I could use a grant. I mean, who couldn't use a grant these days?
Right.
So what are the parameters? What do they have to be able to do or talk about in order to be eligible?
Well, they have to be a Palm Beach County resident
Okay.
or organization. That's pretty much the main.
Oh.
That's pretty much the main criteria.
Okay.
We want to keep the money in Palm Beach
Yes.
County, and although we encourage organizations to apply, we really are looking for residents and individuals
That
to
was good because
apply.
I was hearing a lot of people were thinking that you had to have a nonprofit, or you had to be
That's
part
what
of
I
some
thought,
type of
actually.
organization.
Yeah.
So that's a good point.
Well, actually, this year we're doing something really cool, and we're introducing podcasts. So Rosler actually is going to talk about what we're doing super cool and new this
Hey,
year.
I like that segue. So Rosler, talk to us
Yes,
about
that was
Thinking Out Loud.
good, Deon.
Thank you.
Professional. Very professional.
With the podcast grant, we're
Yeah.
going to award 5 podcasts, which we're going to cover all the production costs as well as a
Wow.
$500 grant to the podcast host. And we're going to take them from the beginning to the end of the podcasting process. From creating
I want a
their artwork.
podcast.
You got to apply.
I want one too.
gotta
I got an idea.
I
I got an idea.
So we're gonna be competing for a podcast grant. Oh, he's gonna win.
I got an idea. Well, look, this is what we do. I apply for one, you apply for a different one. We just be each other's co-hosts. So at least we get a win no matter
Deal.
what.
We win. That's how we do it, right?
Exactly.
50-50.
But we saw it as a great opportunity to have the residents of Palm Beach County discuss behavioral and mental health, or even some initiatives that they're doing through the form of a podcast. They'll get 4
Amazing.
episodes that they'll be able to talk about whatever they want, basically.
That's great.
We do have a few parameters. We want to
Yeah.
keep it
Right.
PG and nice and fun, but We definitely
bring
want
all
to
our
get
booze.
the voices heard of the community and
Yeah.
just bridge the gaps on what needs to be done and possibly
it.
find some solutions.
It's great. You
That's
actually cleared up some
beautiful.
things for me because when I went on the website to take a look at it, I seen that there was 2 different applications and one said podcast. I was like, well, I don't have a podcast, so I can't apply
Not
for
yet.
this one.
Not yet.
But see, I didn't
Not
know
yet.
that you were looking for people with ideas to
Yeah,
start
yeah.
their own podcast.
Yes.
Oh
That's
my God.
huge.
All right.
That is huge. Because I think for a lot
Like
of
it.
people, like myself even, and I'm pretty bold about when I have something I want to do, I go for it. But if there's something about a podcast that can be a little intimidating, where do you start? How do you do it? What are the tools you need? How the equipment? And I know our public library does have a lot of equipment for people who do have a podcast, so they could start with you guys and have some expert help, and then be able to keep it rolling afterwards.
Yeah.
And I love that it's focused around mental health. I went to school for psychology, actually, was what I was doing, because I
Wow.
believe so strongly. I had a lot of friends that went through a lot of things, and I think it's something people don't talk about enough. And I think it's really important to find different ways for people to channel that through a fashion show or a podcast, or just having those open communication with people. And I think a lot of lives can be saved that way. So I think, and I applaud you guys for that, because it's something that still, even in 2022, people don't talk about enough is the struggles they're going through. And I think it's it's beautiful to tie that in with the podcasting.
Yep.
Yeah.
So also, tell us a little bit about Thinking Out Loud.
Well, we're a company that works with individuals, nonprofits, real estate agents to help facilitate podcasts, also project management and technical support. We really want to be the back end support to help them focus on what's most important, working with their clients, and not really focused on just having to run their business,
Yes.
but growth.
Wow.
So Rosler's the man.
So we are sitting next to the person we need to know for these podcasts we're
Yes.
trying to do.
Yes.
That's great. And I know there's a lot of people out there who just really don't know where to start. So tell them your website, because people need to know where they can come and find you for their podcast.
My website is thinkingoutloudinc.com, but to apply for the grant, you need to go to BeWellPBC.org. And I do want to let everyone know that you can apply for the grant and the podcast grant, so you can apply for both.
Oh.
Hey, listen, right now they're not taking any more applications.
That's not true.
We actually
No,
have.
what is that? Is that actually open?
They're gonna kick you off your own show. Get out. He wants all 4.
Gotta
He
wait
has
till
4
I get home.
ideas.
Wait till I get home and submit my.
Well, actually, tonight we have to mention this. Tonight we do have a Q&A session. It starts tonight. This will be our second one.
Okay.
So it's almost like an interest meeting, so people can ask their questions about the process
Yeah.
and about the podcast. So our first one was on the 15th, and then our second one will be tonight, and you must attend at least one of those sessions in
Oh,
order
no.
to.
We're
So is this
hosting
the
a
last
show
one?
tonight.
So tonight's the last one. It's going down.
No, we're gonna log
We'll
in.
see you
We're
guys
logging
at
while we're on
5:30.
stage. While we're on stage, we'll be
We're
logging
logging
in. And they're like, why are these people?
You
Why are
have
these
to
people
show
on
your face.
here?
We can just have
Okay.
your name right there on the screen. It's Zoom.
We've got
No
this.
problem.
Okay.
Logging in.
We're
Just mute the
logged in.
audio. We just ask that you
We're
mute the
logged
audio.
Oh, you don't want to hear us say, welcome, Delray, reached you? No, you don't want that on your thing? So what is the deadline for people to apply?
Well, we are cutting applications off, boom, at 1:59 at
March 5th.
March the 5th.
Okay, we got to get on that call. 5:30. Sarah, can you make a note for us? 5:30, we got
So
to.
the deadline is March 31st.
No.
Stop it. Jamel is naughty today. Tell us the real deadline again, please.
March the 5th, we're cutting it off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jamel's trying to.
I'm trying to
See,
apply. I'm
this is
just-
how he is as a football coach, I bet. He tries all these tactics.
Oh,
Sneaky
Mind
tactics.
games.
It's a chess
Mind
game.
games.
It's
Yeah.
a chess game at the end of the day.
He's got to figure it out. He knows how to intimidate the competition here.
Absolutely.
You guys shouldn't
Is
apply.
there anything else that you want people to know about either your businesses or what you have going on, or these incredible opportunities? I mean, this is an incredible opportunity. $5,000 can do a lot, especially when you're starting something new.
Well, we just encourage, we really encourage creative and innovative. That's the main goal here.
Yes.
We want to be what's like family. So we are all about family and community. So if you're going to apply, make sure that you don't apply just to get money, but you apply because your idea is based on the community.
Yes.
And you want to focus on helping somebody else through behavior or mental health.
Not because you
love
want a handbag, guys, because
Exactly.
you want
Because you
to
want a
make a
handbag.
difference
Yes.
Like it.
and use this money for good. I love it.
Yes.
This is
But
amazing.
and I have to say, this is my first time hearing of a business like yours.
Yes.
Too. So I think it may be a lot of people first time. So you may be getting a lot of phone calls. But how would your website is thinkingoutloud.com?
Thinkingoutloudinc.com.
Thinking Out Loud Inc. And then you want to give them your phone number or Anything? Email address?
Phone numbers on there, emails on there. I
Get
almost
it,
get my
Rosler.
personal cell phone number.
Hey, man.
Don't call his personal number. He is very busy.
Hey, businessman. Make it happen.
Numbers on there,
This
but they
is-
can email me at contact@thinkingoutloudinc.com.
That is so great.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for coming this morning and joining us.
problem.
And you're gonna be seeing us at 5:30.
Okay.
Because this is fabulous.
I have some creative ideas. I'm actually
Cool.
applying for.
Well, good luck with Fashion Week tonight,
Thank
guys. And if you need
you.
some models, we don't just do podcasts and mini
That's
grants.
right.
I love it.
Okay? Just letting you know.
So models, if you drop out, watch out. We got replacements.
Yes.
One replacement.
You just want to be behind the mic.
Yeah.
I love it.